everyone. Sarah the DM here. Just wanted to welcome you to tonight's session of Adventures in Melodia. To anyone out there watching or listening to this, we are a group of friends who love playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we get together online every week to play a homebrew all-bard campaign. So thanks so much for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy. Now, let the performance begin!
What does it feel like to receive a bardic inspiration?
Well, I like to think of it like, I don't know if this happens to everybody, but when you're listening to just like a really good song or like a really sick drum beat, like it just makes you feel more whatever. You know, if you're listening to like heavy metal, it makes you feel a certain way. If you're listening to like a love song, it makes you feel a certain way, different way. So that's, I imagine a bardic inspiration is somebody like singing or reciting a poem or like playing a quick little beat or something that really just makes you feel better. I really like the way, what's his name? The guy who played Scanlan.
Yeah.
I really like the way he did. He came up with a new little song every single time he bardic inspired somebody, which is like a lot. But yeah, he made up a little tune. Well, it was usually like an existing song, but he would just change some of the lyrics to fit the situation. So.
All right.
And it was effective in real life because people would join in and like applaud.
Well, I was thinking like I could be like, "Blessed are those that follow Frowser Blue," and just give someone an inspiration, right?
Well, yeah. That's kind of how I feel about like when people pray, right? Because I don't necessarily believe in it, but if they're gonna do it for me, like that's really nice, and their energy makes me feel better, you know. Like that's so nice that you would do that. Thank you. I guess a bardic inspiration could also be like when you're about to go out on stage and there's somebody backstage who's like, "You look amazing. You're going to totally rock this. Now go out there and give it your best." Like you're like hype man, you know, back behind the curtain.
Yeah. Emotional encouragement.
Yeah, that's inspiring, right? If you have someone to like hype you up before you go out there, you're going to do a little better probably. Now I just have inspiration ideas. Another thing you could do is like, you know how in live performances they give like each person their solo time and they'll like introduce them and be like, "All right, now on the saxophone."
Right. Travis Barker on the drums.
Yeah. So that your inspiration could be like an introduction to that person or for that person right before they perform. Give it up for Agnes. Give it up for Draven. Sorry, if it was Alejandro, I'd be like, "Give it up for Draven."
Right.
It reminds me, don't let me forget, because I think I have been, when you guys, if you get all of your experimentals as passes and you get an encore, don't you get like a, well, you get the encore and then you get like a blessing from the will.
Yeah. We haven't been doing all experimentals. I don't think. Not with the noobs.
Howdy.
Clint! Welcome.
Hello. Watch stream. See this. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, did you turn it
Look
off?
at spells.
Yeah.
They got quiet real quick.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna grab another drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Clint, I'm still torn between fear or slow, man. They both look really good.
Let me pull it up here.
Because, like, I don't know, but Hypnotic Pattern is broken. It's the best third level spell, I would say.
It is real good.
There's no extra save. Lucky.
Oh, man, I don't know what to take for my next. Should I go Bard 7? Should I go
I
level
don't know.
Paladin?
I'm 6. I already dipped. So it's up to...
Yeah.
I'm going to single dip probably from now. Getting those Eldritch Invocation pretty good.
Yeah, did you guys get all leveled up?
I think I got Draven good to go. Figured I would stay plain vanilla Bard for another level or two.
Love it.
I think that's what you guys did too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did Bard all the way to level 6. I might go a level of something.
You haven't even decided.
I mean,
It could be cleric. It could be barbarian. Fighter.
well, no, I do think I might do a level of divine sorcerer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
I think so. I was
You get-
so I think maybe like the idea I had is like, you know, I've always felt like a calling to the gods slightly, like Handseath and I guess technically now Fazerblue. Not sure if it was by choice, but yeah, I don't know. I think I will take a level of sorcerer just to. I've never played one. I think I'll take one level of that.
Yeah. I think it matches good with Bard, honestly.
It does, and divine soul sorcerer. You're pretty much like a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
So I also get access to guidance.
Sweet.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that real quick before we play.
Yeah, go for
Just
it.
give me like 1 second.
Oh no, I figured we would spend some time on that. What is the spellcasting ability for sorcerer?
Charisma.
Oh, sweet.
So it meshes
Perfect.
super good with Bard. I'm gonna roll hit points. Are they a D8? So I can't. Hang on.
Sorcerer is D6. Like it sucks.
What's a
that-
good command I can use to get people to like lose their mind? To go crazy at the god.
I know, right? What's the verb for that?
Rage?
But that's like different.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna Google it. Flip out.
Dude,
That's 2 words, I know. But flip. Sometimes people say that. Freak.
character.
Yeah, that's tricky. Like, all of them are 2 words. Because you can't say, like, insanity, but there's no verb
Or maybe
version
just
of that.
rock. How
Huh?
about rock? How about rock?
Rock? Like, they would play air guitar
Yeah.
and be like, or they would pretend to be a rock.
That's awesome.
I suppose either way would be effective. Well, sweet. Since you were able to unlock the content, then you guys should be able to level up with everything, right?
Yeah, totally.
And then also make sure that your inventories are updated before you head out on tour. I made Dustin put a chest in his inventory and put all the stuff that he's going to put in there that's going to go up on top of the carriage.
Yeah, the one has the drum set in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got my pimp covered wagon. I got silver. I got saddlebags. I got a pouch.
Yeah, Carson wasn't here for the pimp covered wagon.
No, I did see lots of the AI, I guess, generated wagons though.
Yeah, last session, Dustin decided that Alejandro needed his own wagon, so he's got a covered wagon with a full-size bed, and okay, we figured out that you couldn't fit a twin bed in there too, but
Donkey wasn't gonna get to stretch his legs, so I found a reason to take him.
yeah. Well, and you guys would have had
like
to.
the over the top tour buses. There's like a hot tub in the back or something.
Well, you guys have the very like basic carriage, so I think.
Oh, I got 3 hit points. Bummer.
It's always funny to me when you roll for your hit points.
Well, he only would have got 4s.
How much is my constitution? 16, so 3, so 6 hit points. Nice.
What does that put you at?
Let me see. 64.
All right. Well, I only got 52. You're doing good.
Yeah. You guys are curious. I took from my cantrips. I took guidance, which is incredibly useful.
Super good in this campaign.
Yeah.
I got thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Another hard word.
You can do the little Nicky trick where you make someone's Coke taste like Pepsi.
I also took a prestidigitation.
You can help me clean around the house.
Oh yeah. And I also took a sacred flame.
I don't know what that one.
It's a deck save. 14, 60-foot range. It if they don't succeed, they take 1d8 radiant damage. And then I took shield because it's just awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's the
nice.
reaction. The reaction
You're
gain
just like, nope.
5 AC. Yeah, and then I took
level 1 or level 2.
level 1.
Yeah, and you get plus 5 armor class
5.
every round, basically, for
For a reaction.
You don't have anything else to do with your first level spells.
And then Shield of Faith, I took that as well. So I'm kind of like doubling down on the tank healer
Yeah.
role. So
All right. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Dustin, you were debating whether or not to do that healing spell, and you decided against it. So, right? Mass healing word.
Correct. Yeah, I decided. Well, I haven't actually decided, but I'm pretty sure I want fear or slow.
we look at those.
I still think fear is more character appropriate.
True.
But yeah, it's a tough decision.
But it works on your allies is the only downside.
Oh, it does?
Nice.
Oh man, and slow, you get to choose, and it's a bigger area. I don't know. All right, so I reshared the carriage for you guys in the Facebook chat.
Awesome.
But yeah, basically it's got like luggage racks on top and a little driver's seat, but it's not sheltered, so whoever's driving will be out in the elements. I believe we decided on Hegnus, and then you were requesting that Draven ride shotgun and keep an eye on things, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I
shoot
think that'd be pretty
enemies.
cool. It
I'm just
it
gonna
seems
leave my,
wrong.
I'm gonna leave my spell slot blank for now.
All right.
Raven will go ahead and get his crossbow ready then. Seems like a good idea.
Hell yeah. It just seems wrong to have a carriage and not have someone ride shotgun, you know?
Yeah, right? You guys can like share stories and get to know each other, because Draven's kind of the new guy, right? That's what road trips are good for.
Totally.
Okay, and then those carriages that you were sharing, Clint, the like Romani carriages or whatever, that's more like what
Yeah.
Seraphi has, but hers is black.
Wait, can we not call them gypsies anymore?
Yeah,
I thought that was still
Gypsy
okay.
Wagon, that's another. I actually like Googled it to figure out what they were called, and they're called Vardos, Romani wagons, or Romani carriages. No, Romani wagon, Gypsy caravan wagon, all kinds of things.
I think it's considered a slur now. I think
Gypsy.
gypsy. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure though.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh
what-
yeah, I'm 100% sure it is, because I feel like I was in a conversation recently where it was used and it was not like in an endearing way.
Checks out.
When I was in Italy, which would have been like, I don't know, 2004 or 2005, our tour guide was like, oh, and there's the gypsy camp. And it was like exactly what you think it would look like. It was a bunch of people dressed like gypsies dress with like these vendor booths, and they were selling all kinds of stuff. I got a leather bracelet.
Nice. Did it give you AC?
No, and they were very pushy. So I probably did not get a good deal, but I was like, gypsy bracelet.
Yeah, you could have got robbed, so I mean that's a, I guess, plus that you didn't.
Yeah, luckily it was like out in like a kind of a main area, and I was in a large school group, so that particular situation was not as dangerous. Now, when people snuck out of the hotel room later and went to the local nightclub, that was dangerous.
Yeah, that does seem.
Okay, I'm trying to find my picture of Seraphi's carriage here. Here we go.
Nice.
Yeah, so she's got like basically a house on wheels. The only thing that this picture is lacking is like a little stovepipe. So she has like a little chimney sticking out of the top and the back there. And a driver's seat that's covered. And that very handsome fellow in the the chat is what her driver Kevin looks like. I like that he has kind of like a Fabio sort of air about him.
Totally. It looks like he belongs on like a cover of like one of those like smutty books.
Yeah. Romance novel, dude.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and that reminds me too. Dustin and I made character sheets for. Let's see. You made one for Marcus, right?
Oh, yeah, somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Guidance
Nice.
made me remember that, and then I made one for Kevin because they're going to be on the road with you guys. Okay, next on my list. How are you guys leaving your house? I mean, you gave Jaxie the key, so you guys like locking up your whole house before you head out?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I think that's a wise idea. R.I.P. Racky.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's gone. And with let's see, you took Spud out because he's gonna pull Alejandro's wagon, right? And we gave
Yeah, I think so.
Marcus has animal handling, and I think we gave him proficiency with land vehicles. Is that right?
He has land full.
Can you get closer to your mic, please?
Yeah, let me share him here for you.
Remember, it's got to tickle the tonsils.
Deep throated, Dustin.
And make eye contact. Please. That would be preferred.
Oh, that reminds me though. Didn't Bon Jovi have like a thing that he stuck in his throat and he like played guitar
Yeah, that sounds right.
for that like bow bow do 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 that song? Like
I'm
the
pretty sure.
that like first sound. I think he made it with like the weird guitar contraption.
That sounds right.
Look
I
at
feel
that.
like I heard about it in the news.
Can you look at that?
Did you say?
PDF.
Oh, yep.
Can you look at that PDF?
Let me see.
I guess I'll put my headset on.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can't on my phone, but that doesn't matter because
Nice. He's got a pistol. Hell yeah.
yeah, I was trying to remember what Robbie did with his gun. He left it to Agnes?
He left it to me, and then the bird was interested in it. And then,
I was like,
Well,
your
I
bird
gave it
can't
to
have
Mark.
it, and you're kicked out of the campaign.
I gave it to Marcus. Ben.
so
That's
give
it,
it to Marcus.
yeah.
That sounds like a safe bet.
I mean, I figure since he helped Robbie develop it, he's got a pistol proficiency, so.
Totally. That's really cool. I'm just looking at his character sheet. I love it.
Yeah, I got the short version on the front and then the long version on the back.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I love how
Eldred Cannon is pretty sweet. He can summon like a little cannon that shoots motherfuckers.
I see that. That's awesome. I
Yeah,
love
that
it.
is really sweet. I'm
Yeah,
excited
he
for
can
him
add
to use
his
that.
hand bonus to a ability check or save.
Huh.
Repulsion Shield was one that I could take with the Artificer fusions. Can't remember what it does, but it was. Yeah, he's got a ton of proficiency. He's
A
got a lot of shit.
caravan specialist. Is that like his background?
I think that was what gave him the land vehicle proficiency.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
I think it
Cool.
is his background.
That's awesome.
Marcus also has guidance, so he can help us with the show.
Awesome. Love it. Identify is good too. That's cool. I love how artificers are just kind of like D&D's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You know?
Shield, detect magic, grease, retreat, identify.
We might have
Arcane lock.
metagamed a little bit.
Yeah. Lock is super handy.
Love it.
He also got shield from something, and I got shield from warlock, and now you have shield from sorcerer. So
It's like every DM's bane.
magic shield. Yep.
Shield and then silver barbs. That's
I was actually just looking at Warlock as a possible multi-class.
So,
they're real cool, man. You could
Mhm.
go
It
to a
is.
level of Hexblade. It's like a melee warlock.
Alejandro would love that.
Warlocks are pretty cool, man. They're one of the classes that were like it pays to have like a dip in a class.
All right. Okay, I did my checklist. So if you guys have all your character sheets,
Yeah, I'm all
good to
updated.
go.
Let me double check my inventory. I know I have a bunch of feed on my cart. I'm gonna move that from my cart to my carriage.
Oh yeah, because you have the carriage in your inventory. So
I guess I didn't.
I bought a bunch of rations as well.
yeah, I kind of figured like the horse and donkey feed and like the rations and stuff. You guys probably have big sacks of things that you can just kind of throw up there. So. Well, I did a little recappy thing. I'm sure you guys remember this, but around midday on Thursday, just as Unorthodox was leaving their rehearsal with Seraphi, the guys noticed that several fires had broken out around town. One fire at the Church of Melil was quickly extinguished, but the other two at the Colosseum and the courthouse raged until the buildings were destroyed. The Church of Melil suffered severe damage to its main office as well as some broken windows, but the rest of the building was untouched by the flames. Sadly, the Colosseum and the courthouse are both all but destroyed. During the fires, Ivan reportedly ran off to the south side for a while before returning to half-heartedly help at the courthouse. Afterwards, he was just gone. And then Mork ran to you guys after the fires had been burning for some time to report that Robbie had just then escaped from jail and was nowhere to be found. Hegnis reassured him that they had nothing to do with his escape or his current location. Alejandro checked out the remains of the fire at the Church of Melil and found that the fire had been set intentionally with the use of an alcohol-based fuel. He noted that whoever splashed the alcohol on the wall could not have been as tall as him, and also noticed some human footprints in the flower bed against the burned walls. And you guys should be able to look at that one. Thursday fires, whenever you want to, if you want to discuss theories or whatever.
Nice.
And then Seraphi came and delivered Draven's new outfit, your like unorthodox band costume. Oh yeah, we got to get Carson on Hero Forge. We've been making like character images on Hero Forge. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Market can purify food water as a ritual. Rituals don't take a spell slot, right?
Yeah, as long as you
10 minutes, right?
something like that.
So that's nice. You can also do alarm.
and then last session we had Hegnus's brewers finished up, and Hegnus ended up with a triple batch of Hegnus hooch, and I believe you kept 2 of them, and then, or no, you kept 1 and you gave 2 to Bertrude.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I was gonna take one on tour with us too.
Yeah.
Maybe market. Try to sell it to some people.
Well, don't forget to put that in your inventory too.
Yeah, totally.
5-gallon.
I put it as a custom item. Let me see what this is. I put Hegnus hooch. Yep.
All right.
Totally.
And then Hegnus and Alejandro gave a house key to Jaxie, so she's gonna keep brewing while you're gone, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Man, that map is so badass, man.
Thank you. If you zoom way in on like the Base Bay area, I like labeled some roads and stuff. And
Yeah, I thought I saw.
yeah, so Apple Road is how you guys are going to be leaving.
Road. That's cool.
I might have gotten a little bit obsessive.
That's awesome. I love it. That's real cool. Nicely done.
Yeah, you guys are going to travel through the Dragon Jaw Mountains.
Moria.
Okay, and you guys woke up in the morning and you noticed that Racky was gone and the front door was open. And then, did I have the guys deliver the shield to you? Okay. So late on Friday in the evening, Alejandro and Hegnus get a knock at the door. On the porch stand 3 men, one of them holding a large object shrouded with a blanket. One of them is recognizable as a craftsman responsible for creating the shield from the snail shell. They ask to come inside to present this most valuable item to its owners. They seem to want a tip for the delivery, but will leave without one, with the craftsman requesting that they contact him right away if they notice any flaws in the shield, so that he might try to remedy it. So that's, yeah. So you guys get you get 1 shield that does the, it was the full effect, whatever I put in the chat.
Let me scroll. Wasn't one of them like it was a special shield, and then after so many days it would just turn into like
Yes.
something?
Let me
That's what
search.
I
I
thought.
think it's in the old chat. I should be able to search it though. Oh yeah, okay. So after about a month, it becomes a spell guard shield. I'll have to,
That's what it was. Thank you.
let me see if I can
Spell
share
guard.
that. There we go.
That is a friggin' amazing shield. Holy cow.
Okay, and then right now the shield has the scintillating shell effect, which is where you can use that ability to create a dazzling colored light that
Awesome.
it sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light in an additional 30 feet, and then you can potentially stun enemies. Yeah.
And allies too, right?
Yeah, I think so. That was the concern. Hang on, let me. I can share this too.
So since it'll take a month to turn into the Spellguard Shield, I'll go ahead and add it, but I won't equip it to my inventory.
Yeah, totally.
Does that seem fair? Spellguard Shields. Add to equipment.
Oh, I'm gonna grab a beer.
Okay.
Cool.
There we go.
Badass.
So the things that I circled, obviously, are the that's what the shield has for.
Ooh, okay.
I think we rolled for how long it was, and it was like 6 weeks or something.
That sounds right. It was a pretty lengthy amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I plan on just like not using it until
Yeah, and then you guys can also let's see here. I think I was gonna make you guys roll on the Dungeon Master's Guide table for selling magic items because it's a particularly valuable one, so it's not actually that easy to sell.
Gotcha. Sound like maybe we'd have to try to like find a buyer or talk to people.
I think it's
on
like
the road.
like D10 days or something. We'll have to roll it out. Let the dice gods decide.
Love it.
Azalea heard Dustin come down the stairs. Okay, so we did Thursday, we did Friday. Oh no. Let's take a quick break because it sounds like Azalea got into some stuff in the bathroom, so I'm going to go help Dustin real fast.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go start a pot of coffee.
Okay.
So I've been re-looking at spells.
Okay.
And fear and slow both take concentration.
Yeah.
And hypnotic pattern is actually better than both of those spells, and it also takes concentration. So I'm not going to burn a 3rd level spell slot to cast a spell that's not as good as the spell I already have.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
All right, Clamp. I think hypnotic pattern's better than those spells. So I'm kind of scrolling back through, and at level 2, there's blindness, and that one doesn't take concentration, but it still lasts a minute.
That's pretty good.
That's kind of funny.
Huh.
And there's also shatter, which is
Ooh,
48 at level 3.
Too soon. That's what Robbie used.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where he learned it.
It turns out it works on organic and inorganic material.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just had a really cool idea. I'm looking at spells. Alejandro is... There's a spell called Fast Friends. Seems kind of up Alejandro's alley.
I'm going to have to look that one up.
Hypnotic Pattern is a great spell.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh. This is kind of like commanding it, but you can use more words.
Yeah, the Fast Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. That must be a new spell. I've never really heard of that before.
The source is Acquisitions Incorporated. Is that Critical Role? I think it is.
It's another series.
Oh, okay.
But they do film episodes and stuff. And they have like a book as well.
That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
They know they were charmed by you. That's always funny.
Yeah, does Seraphine know that you're charming her over and over again?
And it depends on the skill. That is pretty good. It's like a third level Gaius quest or whatever. I just had January pick that up.
Nice.
Oh, it's 5th level, yeah.
Well, that's crazy looking at my cantrips. I have so many now.
Dude, I have 7, yeah. You're probably up there with me now.
Behind me. I have 7 yet.
I'm gonna totally use this new weather table.
Hell yeah.
Actually, if one of you wants to roll a D100, we can figure out the weather for when you guys leave.
I got you.
66. Clear skies. Sunny and beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better weather. Yeah, I was trying to find ways to like slow down your travel. And that weather chart, some of the consequences are like your travel pace is slowed down like by half or cut in half. And if there's bad weather for like consecutive days in a row, you guys just like can't move at all.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was like, ha ha ha. But you have to roll like, I think a thunderstorm, which is like one of the worst things that can happen to you.
Like 2%,
It's
wasn't it?
yeah, it's like a 1, and that's it. Yeah, in springtime it's like a 1 or a 2, so it's really unlikely. I'm just going to show you guys your tour schedule again. Oh, we gotta do some more rolling too.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna need a D100 and a D12.
I'll let someone else roll those. I've been hogging them.
I think Carson's still out, so that'll be Dustin.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Are you here?
been around.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Said
I was like, I don't wanna get
D100 and
too-
a D12.
Yeah.
Can probably do those.
Great. Let's see here.
So you got 47 and a 1.
Okay.
And a 1. one. Could be good or bad.
Okay. Can you also roll 2d10, please?
Okay, got a 13 there.
Okay. I can't tell you yet what's happening, but I will. Let's see here. Well, if you guys are ready, you set out, headed south, kind of southwestish on Apple Road out of Base Bay, because unless you want to go through like the woods or on foot, that's the only road really. And here, this is what Apple Road looks like. Thank you, AI.
Ooh, pretty.
So there's lots of crops and like a farmstead here and there. And ideally the road would have continued on, but you know, it's AI. So imagine that the road carries on through that entire valley. When leaving Base Bay to the south, a large, flat, well-maintained road called Apple Road is the only way a wagon can travel. The barely sloping land on either side of the road has been developed into croplands up to the base of the mountains, which rise up on either side. And thankfully we got that in the picture. I was very pleased.
Cool.
In the direction of the Sea of Melil, which is to the east, the mountains are much shorter with gaps in between them, which reveal distant views of the water. But you're not really close to... You're getting kind of further away the further down the road you go from the sea. Several hours travel on Apple Road leads to Hop Switch, which Alejandro and Hegnis have been to before, but Draven has not. And that was when you guys were investigating...
Winnie, right?
Yeah. Well, Winnie had led a protest in the city, and then there were some like mysterious fires happening in the farmlands. And so
And we busted her with gas in her hand.
you totally did, yeah. She was very clearly the person. But before you found her, you guys traveled south to kind of like investigate, and you talked to somebody named Lee. And he was like, fucking Winnie. God, she's a pain in my ass. So, quick recap of that. So yeah. Hopswitch is a small farming town with a temple dedicated to Shantia, who's like a farming goddess, basically. They worship Melil too, but they're farmers, so. But... Let's see here. You guys travel down the road just like about an hour, and you hear like a like, what the fuck is that buzzing sound? And several wasps emerge from the trees, where presumably there is a nest, and start coming after you. As soon as I make a token here.
We made it 1 hour.
1 hour.
Great.
Okay, so even though these are giant wasps, they're still like medium size, but huge for fucking wasps. So
Yeah.
That's nightmare fuel.
right, these like human-sized wasps. that are aggravated just start swarming you guys. I don't know if you've ever seen like a bee swarm or something like that, but it's just
Oof.
awful. But
I wish I had
luckily,
Thunderwave right now.
yeah, Alejandro notices. So you're riding on your horse and you hear the buzzing. So you're able to take action just a little bit before the wasps reach you.
Are you gonna shrink them down and?
I'm not going to shrink them down
Move
because
them a little
there's
bit.
13 of them, but let me change the settings.
No, you can shrink them all at the same time.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Grab the whole thing in one big square. Shrink it.
Okay. Let me change the grid distance to 10 feet. Okay, so you're saying select them all?
Mm-hmm. And then just grab a corner and you can shrink it.
That's so
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. Make them even smaller.
There, now I can hit more of them with my spell.
In an ulterior motive. All right, I'll put them a little further away too, because that's what, 10, 20, 30. They're about 40 feet away when you notice them. Let's
Yeah,
get
they
some
can probably-
sounds up in here.
They can probably fly pretty far. Mm. Just go for my big guns. Like bees.
This is our
There, how's that look?
combat music that Nick made us. Yeah.
Sweet.
That one that is like just a little bit in, I'm not going to let you have that one. But,
Which one?
God, am I going to have to like number them? I might. Just.
It's either, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
these.
going to number them real fast here. Sorry.
I think it was wasp number 37. Or something, right?
Uh,
30 feet. 30 feet right there. It's most of them. Maybe sneak it. This square's a little big.
oh God, what number am I?
Well, you do whatever you want. I'm gonna throw my square right there.
6? Okay.
120 feet, 30-foot cube.
Don't say numbers.
Alejandro's
7.
using a drum. I think. Check my inventory. Got my cloak. Good old luck stone.
Oh, oops. That one's supposed to be 10.
It's
Okay.
a pretty good.
And what is your square gonna do? I forgot. What are you casting?
Hypnotic pattern.
Oh yeah, I see it here. Okay.
Create a twist of pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a cube.
Wisdom. Let's see.
To make the save, it does nothing. On a failed save, they become charmed, which incapacitates them and changes their speed to 0.
Okay, I'm gonna finish numbering them. Oh wait, no, I just have one more. Okay, so I feel like Wasp 12. It's more out than in.
What's that?
Wasp 12 and Wasp 9. I don't think they're getting hit by it.
Oh, I don't care.
But all the others that are in there. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. Okay.
No, that's why I say my square's a little bit too big.
9 of them. Okay, so 9 of them do wisdom saves.
Yes.
That's pretty clutch. You're able to go first too and do some crowd control.
Right?
What's that?
It's pretty awesome. You're able to go first to do some crowd control.
Seriously.
Oh shit, only one of them passed.
Otherwise, all those guys could sting me on their initiative. I'm only 40 feet away, right? Yeah, I think they can fly, so.
All right, so only one
Oh,
of
you're-
them passed. So what does that mean for?
Only one?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. The other ones are incapacitated
Okay.
for 1 minute.
Incapacitated, so they probably fall to the ground.
They can't take actions or reaction, and their speed is 0. Womp
Nice
womp.
No
My,
actions or reactions.
Thing up. Sad
You see
one.
all these wasps coming, and you're like,
There it is.
you're like, fuck you, wasps. Absolutely not today.
Mind trip. I give him the old mind trip. The Alejandro light show.
Yeah, it's like a big swirly thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there you go. All the ones with the symbols fall to the
Right.
ground.
Bad bees.
And that's it for
That's
you?
it. That's my
Okay.
turn.
All right, so the wasps, a whole bunch of them fall into the field and land on the ground. This one here in the lead, leading the attack.
Oh shit, they had a 22. Yeah, I did luck out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was skill. I planned that whole time. Bzz.
All right. It easily reaches you. Does a 16 hit you? Probably not.
Negative.
Tries to sting you. It like lands on you, and you're like, Jesus Christ, this thing is heavy. And you can see it like trying to pierce your armor with its stinger.
Like lands on my shield.
Yeah. Yep. But it's not able to make contact with your skin.
Woohoo!
Yep. And this one. This one flies up too, but it's not able to do anything.
Bzz. Why you hurt my friends? Man, if I had tongues, I could speak bee, right? We could start charming the bees.
I think maybe, yeah.
Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Yeah, they're pretty much surrounding you here.
Of course they are.
Speak with animal. You consider a beast? No, they would be a beast.
They might be beasts, yeah.
Let me see. I'll look. Beast.
Nice. I don't have that, but that'd be cool though. Okay.
No, speak with animal would work. I
Okay.
don't think we can do that one.
I think all of these, 1, 2, 3, 3 more land on like your horse and you and your armor and stuff, and kind of like buzz around you in the air nearby, Alejandro.
All right.
I got 21, 10, 8.
21 hits.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
On.
Hmm?
Nice.
Oh, you pass. Okay. So, I don't think anything happens.
Oh, yeah?
Hang
Something
on.
does happen.
Oh, no.
Hellish Rebuke. Make a dex save, B.
Okay, it does sting you, but it's not as bad as it would have been. And then you're gonna hellish rebuke it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, 3 more bees, wasps, swarm you and try to sting you, and one does manage to make contact with its stinger. It finds a gap in your armor. Fucking zzz. And, but you're able to, like, tough it out. So you only take, let's see, 4 damage plus 9 poison damage. So 13 total, but 9 of that is poison.
13?
Yeah, 13 total.
Ah.
Oh, wait, no, hang on. Half. Sorry. Half on a successful save. Yeah, sorry, my bad. So it's 5 and 4, it's 9 total damage.
Yeah. Well, he needs to roll a dex save.
Okay. Four.
Take 11,
Okay. Which wasp was that?
B.
That was the first one.
And I guess I gotta make a concentration check.
Because you take damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Is that
job. Good job remembering that.
a con save or just...
Oh my god, I never remember. Like, no matter how many times we do it.
Oh, I failed anyway.
Oh. Well, that one wasp that you hellish rebuked, it's still buzzing, but like, man, you lit it on fire. So it's like, one wing is like singed off. It's probably not going to be able to come away from this fight. It's looking pretty rough.
Bad.
Okay, and that is it for the wasps. So we are on to Draven. Oh, actually, hang on. Do they get to do any kind of like save for the hypnotic pattern?
No.
Okay, so they're just hypnotized in a field.
Well, they'll get to go next turn because I lost my concentration.
Oh, okay. So that's no longer affecting them?
Yep.
Okay.
Womp
Alright.
womp.
You see these wasps out in the field start to like rouse and buzz up into the air again. Alright, Draven.
Okay. Kinda looks like I've got a shot towards some of the wasps here, but we got Spud in the way, so
You should be able to
would that
shoot
give them...
around Spud.
Okay.
I think when you
Yeah,
have a
I'll
friendly
try
target.
for... Is it going to be the top one or the one right below it? But one of those two that's to the right of Spud. And I'm going to use the crossbow there that I've got. So let me get that. Natural one.
No. Oh, we got to roll on the chart then. Let's see.
I feel like
That's a great
Spud might be having a bad day here. Or Alejandro. I don't know.
Okay. Roll a d20 to see what happens because of your criticalness.
Ooh.
A 20. Oh. Could have used that a minute ago.
Yeah.
Okay. It says slip up. You lose your footing. Roll dexterity or acrobatics. So do a... I'm going to say it's a save. It doesn't specify, but I think it's going to be a save. So either a dexterity straight save or... yeah, you can't do an acrobatics save, huh?
An 11 on that one.
Ooh, you needed a 15. You fall prone.
Okay.
Your turn has ended.
So I fall off the wagon. Or am I flat on the wagon still?
I think you do fall off the wagon. So you reach for your crossbow to shoot these wasps, seeing that your party is clearly in danger. And in the process, you just haven't ridden on very many wagons. And you're trying to
Brand new boat.
yeah, you're trying to get it up and face it the right direction, and it doesn't work out at all. You manage to just fire a bolt off into the sky as you fall off the wagon into the dirt here.
Nice.
So I'll move you just to the side of the wagon. And whether you like it or not, that ends your turn. So,
Fair enough.
sorry, Draven. Okay, Kevin. Let's see what he's gonna do here. Let's do fog cloud. That seems cool. You create a 20-foot sphere of fog. Yeah. Okay. Let's do circle. Okay, can you guys see that circle?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so he's going to put the fog cloud on them. All right, you create, well, yeah, you guys can see it. Or can you? Can you see Kevin's?
I see the circle you made.
I mean, in the chat, can you see the fog cloud thing? Does it show?
Oh,
that to you
yeah.
guys? Okay, cool.
Yeah, totally.
I wasn't sure if it would DM it or not.
Oh, it's 40-foot radius.
Oh, 20-foot radius. Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
No, it's 40-foot radius at second level.
Oh,
It's real big.
okay.
I don't know what that does though. Heavily obscured.
Okay, so that would be 80 feet, right?
Weird.
Well, that's how big it would be.
Damn.
If it was- Oh yeah, I guess I did cast it. I didn't even think about what level I was casting
The
it.
creature effectively suffers from the blind condition.
All right. So, let's see. Area is heavily obscured. You guys see Kevin kind of like, let's see, is it verbal, somatic? Yeah, verbal and somatic. You see him kind of like muttering some words, and like he drops the reins to the carriage that he's driving and kind of starts like waving his hands around. And before you know it, this fog is just like appearing in the field, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you can't see any of the wasps that are out there at all. They're all just trapped in a cloud of fog. Let's see about bonus
Cool.
actions here. Yeah, right? I guess if somebody else wants to play Kevin, you're more than welcome to. Got some bonus actions.
So technically, we can't even see in there now, right?
It's
Yeah,
worked
nobody
both ways.
can.
Advantage, disadvantage.
And then we're on to Hegnus. So that is all Kevin can do for now.
Let's see.
His fear would be pretty good right now.
What's that?
Oh, fear would have been pretty good right now.
Already regretting your choice.
I didn't make a choice.
Oh, you didn't yet?
Nah.
Okay, who's within? Are these? I think I asked a while ago, but I forgot. Are these 10-foot squares or 5-foot squares?
Yeah,
They
they're
are
10.
10 foot.
Okay. Okay. Hegnus is going to use a 4th level spell. He's
Oh,
going
shit.
to cast Aid on 4th level, yeah. I can choose up to 3 creatures within range. So I'm going to pick Alejandro, Draven. Does Marcus really only have 14 hit points?
Oh, no.
Okay.
What does he have?
31.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, because he's going to be dead as fuck.
What's his armor?
I'll give it to
class?
I'll give it to him as well to be safe. So since I cast it at a 4th level spell, everyone will gain 15 hit points.
Nice.
So Draven, Alejandro, and I'll give it to Marcus. And then I'll use my movement for the turn to hop down off of the carriage, which I think probably takes like half my movement.
Yeah.
And then I'll use the remaining movement to... you said these are 10 foot, so I'll move right here. And that is it for Hegnus.
Okay. Alejandro? Wait.
Wait, you didn't. You can still move more, Hegnus, or...
I only have 25 foot movement with Hegnus because I'm a dwarf. So it would have took half my movement to probably jump down, right? And then move me.
Yeah, because it's the same as
10 foot.
dismounting, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're on to.
Well, you would still have 10 feet, right? So you can still move a square from there.
Is that right?
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you use
okay.
12, and you still have 12.
Yeah, you can dismount like into the square next to you.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll be here.
Yeah, that's better.
Because you'd be like at the edge of that
Cool.
10-foot square. Yeah.
Cool. So pretty much I'm trying to make my way towards Alejandro to help with the wasps. But cool. That's it for me.
All right. Alejandro, you are still atop your mount, getting stung by wasps.
All right. Well, there's one that I heard already, right?
Mm-hmm. Wasp 12.
I'm gonna fucking whip out my long sword, bitch.
This is where them being like big ass wasps kind of comes in handy because they're easier to hit than regular wasps.
Mm.
Makes sense.
The damage. Usually it rolls the attack. Good thing you rolled the die. Or the die. Weird. Alright. I'm not sure what was going on. Oh, wait. Here it is. I've already rolled like twice.
Where's your...
There we go.
okay.
Alright, so 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It does 10 and 2, so 12 to the first guy I hit.
Okay. And that was the one that you already injured?
Yes.
Okay.
And then green flame blade damage 2. That'll be the guy next to
Up or down?
whatever. Up, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch.
Okay, so wait.
That's fire damage if it makes a difference.
So you hit one, and then how do you hit the other one?
Green flame blade.
Oh, is that where the damage 2 is?
Mm-hmm.
So that one takes 9?
Correct.
Okay. Got it.
I
Okay,
was
so
having a hard time with the spell and the longsword thing here.
I know, it's like one hand, two
It
hand,
just kept rolling damage.
flame
and
blade,
then-
and then there's 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that too. Alright, so the first wasp that you stab with your sword, you like cut clean through it, slice it in two, gross wasp juice sprays out, and it falls to pieces on the cobblestone. And then you continue swinging your sword, and the flames, the green flames, shoot out, and I manage to catch on the wasp just next to that one. And it's not dead, but you do a lot of damage to it. Cut off some of its legs, one of its antennae.
It didn't die?
No, it's having a hard time though. It took 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's not dead.
I could hope. Not bad for one whack.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Wasps.
Oh, wait. I can do a bonus action. Sorry.
You're good.
Did your thing give us temp HP?
15. Yep. Well, no, it's the 8
It's
is
not
like...
temp HP, though, right?
Yeah, hang on, let me look it up. It's
Yeah.
like...
It's different. It's max or something.
Maximum hit points and current hit points.
Yeah, so I can do the magical inspiration. Nope. Haven't used my crap here in a minute. Mantle of Inspiration. Bonus action. Everyone gets 8 temp HP for 4 creatures I can see within 60 feet.
Nice. You said 8, right?
Yes. So you get 8 more hit points. And you and Draven and Marcus, I guess. Since he's our dude over here. Or should I get into Kevin?
Can't we also move our movement or something, right?
You can use your reaction to move your movement.
Yeah, I would love to do that. So.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice for you.
Yeah, I'll give Kevin the HP since he's fighting.
So that's 10. So it looks like with 25-foot movement, I can move.
Yeah, you can totally go there.
Past Spud?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that'll help.
You can do like a sweet slide under Spud's legs.
Ooh,
Look at
yeah.
me
It's
inspiring
cinematic.
everybody.
I love it.
Take my inspiration, Agnes.
Thank you, Alejandro.
Okay, that's my bonus action, and I gotta mark off an inspiration die. Okay.
Alright, you good?
Now,
Okay. I know a 21 hits you, but an 18.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield,
Okay.
so it doesn't.
The wasps are all like trying to sting you. I don't know if you've ever seen like a wasp or a bee when they're trying to use their stinger, but it's terrifying. They're just like, just poke it over and over again until they find something they can stab. So that's what they're doing. But you cast shield, and this like orb of energy surrounds you, and they can't pierce their stingers through it. Which is very lucky because Wasp 1 was very motivated and looked like
We're
it
terrible.
would get you.
Yeah, I don't want to take fucking 15 poison damage.
Okay, and then the fog cloud. I can't see. When in doubt, dice gods. Okay, I'm gonna roll for a direction that they're gonna go. Okay, so it's gonna be clockwise, starting with north, including the in-betweens. I'm gonna do a D8. Actually, no, that's too hard. D4. Regular directions. Yeah, exactly right. Okay, so they get really confused and start to go north. Which you guys can't really see, except they'll pop out of the cloud. We're going to go off the map. Dustin, what did you say that you do to create extra?
More map space?
Make the map bigger?
Do you have white space around your map?
No, and now I'm like, totally should.
No, you gotta click on you gotta click on the tab at the top and then change the map size.
Okay. I'm going to make it bigger.
Yeah, it's on the map menu. I make mine way too big, but having a little margin for stuff isn't too bad.
I know, right? No, it added it to the sides that I didn't want it to.
You'll have to select the whole map and scoot it.
I don't want to do that.
Not really.
All right, well, here, I'm gonna... Their fly speed is 50.
You're just going to be a little bit further away.
So,
Bees don't like smoke.
yeah, so they're going to travel 50 feet north instead of continuing towards you. When the fog cloud happens, they get completely disoriented. And you'll just have to use your imaginations. I'll put them over here on the side, though. They are all out of the fog cloud, though. So it's still there, but the wasps have all flown up that direction. All right, we're on to Draven.
Nice.
Okay, so to get up from prone, is it going to be a athletics check or
I think it's just
acrobatics?
a standard
It's the same,
action.
isn't it? Isn't it your half your movement? Yeah, it's
Oh, is it half your movement? Okay.
And technically, when Alejandro did the his bard thing, you could
Oh
have.
yeah, you could have used your reaction.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he didn't use it for anything else.
So you could have moved. So like, if you have 30-foot movement, you could have stood up and then moved like 15 feet, and then
Start your turn. Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
would have got your reaction back and your turn started.
Interesting. Okay, well,
Renege.
I'm off the wagon and I'm stood up and I've got
Mhm.
half my movement. Go ahead and move a little bit closer to the fighting. Oh, screw my token up. Where's okay there? And then I'm going to
Bees.
probably drop my crossbow and then attempt to draw one of my short swords so I can go up and fight up close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a good plan.
See if there's anything else that I might want to try to do here. No, I think that will probably be all for my turn.
Well, you can move further because that like half movement you would have done back when Alejandro did his Mantle of Inspiration, right? Or Mantle
Yeah,
of whatever.
Yeah, so you still have your 30 feet.
Yeah, so you can still move another 30 feet if you want.
Yeah, we'll get down here close enough to try to attack one of the wasps.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
you can totally stab a wasp. Or try.
Yeah, I
to.
think you still have an attack too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you still have a standard action.
Hey, look at that. Another one.
Oh my god!
Oh, man.
You got the Hegnus luck now. It used to be
Great.
Hegnus always missing.
It was a D20.
Yep. Oh, and now we're.
And Alejandro just shakes his head. I don't know about this kid.
It's a different chart because you're using melee. Okay, let's see.
It's hilarious.
Okay, a 4. Goodbye, fair blade. Roll a strength or athletics check. And if you fail, your weapon flies out of your hand.
Nice.
Okay. Got a 7 on that one.
That's a fail. All right, roll a D4 and a D12. That's going to be which direction and how many feet it travels.
Right.
Love it.
Two. Okay, well, at least it's going to go like in the direction of the wasps. It'll go east 8 feet. So you try to stab the wasp in front of you, and instead you end up just flinging your short sword, and it ends up landing. Here, let's put a little mark or something there.
Throws it past the wasp and over by my feet.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
We'll put a red. It's like, no, that's too far. Select it. Can you guys see that? The little red scribble?
Yeah.
It's like kind of on Wasp 13. It's very small. But that's about where Draven's sword ended up. Poor Draven. Well, at least you got to run up and join the action after falling out of the wagon. All right.
Oh, I dropped the crossbow and thrown a sword, so I'm gonna run out of weapons before long. We'll see.
No, I think you still have the crossbow. You just you fell out of the wagon while you were fumbling with it, but you managed to keep the crossbow in your hands, luckily. And then now you're still standing, but you've lost your sword.
He has 2 swords though.
Well, that's
I do.
true. Yeah, you could just switch to your main
Get
hand.
the backup sword and my dagger as well. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
Okay.
There's a lot of bees though. We're not going super fast here.
Kevin. I don't know if spike growth works on it.
Time to let that out.
If a creature can fly, it's not affected by difficult terrain, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, well, I guess Kevin is gonna hop down and try to do the old stabby stab. And he gets 2 attacks. Okay.
Dick.
And then offhand.
Shot. Click, click, boom.
Click, click, boom. That's another like middle school, high school album that I listen to a lot. All right. Kevin's gonna be right about there, and he hits and misses with his short swords. Okay, so he goes after wasp number 9 here. And he, so you guys see him like gracefully leap down from the seat of the carriage as he is drawing his short swords, which look to be very well made. And he slashes through the air twice with his main hand and once with his offhand. And the main hand connects both times, and with the first swing he chops off like part of the end. Oh gosh, it's not the thorax. What's the end part called? Like the butt of the wasp. Slashes that off, and then with the second swing of his main
Is their
hand.
abdomen?
I don't know. Maybe. But he cleanly
That's
decapitates it with his second swing. So wasp number 9 is no more.
I was right. Abdomen.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And with that, we are on to Agnes.
Ignis Crow.
Get
I'm
him,
going to move 10 feet. Hang on. Let me do
Ooh, yeah. You know, flanking.
on a flank. Yeah.
I didn't even
So I'm
think
gonna
about that. Kevin was flanking. That's okay. Carry on.
Yeah, you were.
on a flank. And yeah, let's do some axe attacks. So roll with advantage.
Okay.
And then it's first attack, second attack.
I believe those all.
Not as good.
But that's still a 12 hits.
No shit, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So the first hit is 11. Second hit is 7. So
Alright.
18 total.
I take it you're going for this wasp one right in front of you here.
Yeah. Sorry, this guy. Yep, my
That's
bad.
fine. Okay, so the first swing of your battle axe against that one, you totally take it out of the air, and it explodes with gross wasp guts spewing everywhere.
I burned that one a little bit already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit of damage.
cool. Nice. Okay.
So you only moved 10, right?
10.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
have
you can still move
25.
forward if you want to do that
Yeah.
second one against Wasp 11.
Perfect. I'm still flanking, so I guess it still counts.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do that 7 damage to Wasp 11 then.
Totally. That it doesn't kill it, but you do like sink your battle axe into its abdomen. Now that I know, and it like sticks in there, and you have to kind of like pry it out, and there's gross bug juice oozing from the wound, and the wasp is having a hard time staying in flight.
Bonus action. I think I pondered maybe do Bardic Inspiration or Shield of Faith. There's only 2 wasps that we can see. Yeah, I think I'll end my turn.
Okay. And since that is the end of that round, and I need to pee, let's take another bio break.
Perfect.
Okay.
We'll come back at the beginning of the round.
Verb.
I'm gonna smoke,
Awesome.
so it'll be like 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go pour some coffee.
Burp.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna move you. Well, if she let you have advantage, I guess I get advantage too.
I mean, we should be flanking each other. Because it's just like a straight line, right?
Gotta go to shins. Green flame blade.
Okay.
Alright. So I got a 21
Stabbing
to
it.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And it does terrible damage. 9.
That's enough.
Oh good.
Nice.
Yeah. Blah! Bug guts. Splatter, splatter.
Well, that's good. And the flame only goes 5 feet, so it can't hit the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
It's like Yovelda's Horde Breaker.
And gonna be a lot more coming. I guess that's it.
Okay. Well, these wasps that flew north are no longer in the cloud.
Obscured.
Yeah. And they can see you guys more clearly now. So they... Sorry, is that you're shouting? They will make it to you guys, but won't be able to do anything.
Woo!
Oh shit.
No,
Yeah,
you
they
need to
can-
stay in there.
They can double move, so they can pretty much move wherever they want. They'll be trying to sneak past Agnes, though.
Trying to make like a realistic swarm. Here. I think that's probably about right. All right. It's Draven's
As long
turn.
as we cast shield, we should be pretty safe.
Shield,
We'll
shield,
just
shield.
We'll just give ourselves a bunch of hit points and then dodge all the keys.
Yeah, Draven has a couple of options. I think he's probably...
So if you want to, you can pull your sword with your attack, and you can use your object interaction to pull your dagger. So you can actually pull both your weapons and attack with both your weapons if you want.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna try something else here. So we got a whole bunch of wasps bundled together over there.
Oh yeah, you have like Thunderwave, don't you?
Yeah,
I
go
think
Thunderwave those bitches.
I'm gonna use Cloud of Daggers that I picked up, where fill the air with a cube 5 feet on each side, full of spinning daggers, centered on a point I choose within 60 foot. Creatures take 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts a turn there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think...
You said
let's see
5
what
foot
I
cube.
do.
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
hit like 3 of them.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking that spot right. Where do I?
Here, I made you a cube.
There. How do I grab it?
I don't
Pan.
know if you can.
There.
Select.
Here-ish?
Yeah, that works. And let me go ahead and roll the damage on that.
Oops.
It doesn't look like there's any sort of saving throw or anything, so. Yep, I hit it twice. Lovely. Looks like, yeah, the first one that rolled was 8.
I think you can only hit 2 with it. Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh. No, not the wasp. Okay, so I'm sorry, does it just hit them automatically? Or do they
Yeah.
have to do a save? Okay.
Yeah, it's just sitting there floating, so. No save.
Having a hard time grabbing the red square. But, yeah, I think you can hit 2 of them, so we'll go for 4 and 5 here. They don't die, but they get sliced up pretty good here. The, it's like spinning, right? It's like a spinning cloud of multiple daggers.
Yes.
Starts like tornado whirling in between these 2 wasps. And, yeah, it's just like taking chunks out of them, out of their wings and stuff, just really hacking them down. They both have a really hard time like staying in the air. And you can see gross wasp juice oozing from their wounds.
And I think that's really all that Draven can do, so we'll hope that tears up a few more wasps and pick up my sword here at some point.
Yeah, if you have, let's see. You should be able to move around the wasp here if you have movement. You just can't move too far away from it or you'll trigger an attack of opportunity. Which, I mean, I guess you can do that if you want. But.
Yeah, I don't think Draven's going to risk that. He'll probably just kind of stand there.
Okay. We're on to Kevben. He's going to try to hack this wasp in front of him the rest of the way. Alright, that's a hit. Okay. He does 5 damage. Cuts off a chunk of the wasp, but it's still buzzing around. Gets another main hand attack. But that one misses. And then with his offhand, he lunges forward and misses again. Agnes.
Oh, Ignis girl. So let's see here. I'm looking at my spell. So these are 10-foot squares.
Mm-hmm.
I pondered using Thunderclap, but it only impacts 5 feet. So if I moved here,
Oh, yeah.
would that only hit 6 and 4? Or would it also hit Wasp 5?
No, that should hit, let's see.
Would it hit also 3 and 7? Or
Recast?
I was going to cast Thunderclap.
Oh,
It does...
Yeah, everybody around you.
It
Yeah.
goes,
5
it goes
foot.
5 feet in every direction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think you would get 6, 4, 5, and 7 with that.
Okay, cool.
Because
Well,
they're
I'll do
all like
that.
touching you, basically.
Sweet. It's a, let me cast. Show it. Cool. Let me cast it.
Constitution
2d6.
save. Okay.
So it's a DC 14 con.
Only one of them passed.
Okay, cool.
So 3 takes
So the
7.
ones... Yeah.
Oh, one of them dies.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, so Hegnus like steps into the swarm of wasps and just claps his hands together, and it's so loud that it sends out a shock wave in every direction around him. And this wasp just above him dies. Oh man, that one saves. It's 7 damage. That one. Wasp number 7, which is kind of like down and to the right a little bit, or to the right and down a little bit. definitely gets like stunned a little bit, and like struggles to stay in the air. It's still flying, but it's definitely damaged from the shockwave of the thunderclap. And same thing for wasp number 6 that's just to the left of Hegnus there. Not dead, but severely damaged.
And that is it for Hegnus.
Nice job. All right, we're back to Alejandro.
All right. I'm gonna attack Wasp 6 with the old green flame blade long sword.
Say that 5 times fast.
Does a 13 hit?
13
13
just
hit,
hits,
right?
yeah.
All right. Number 6 takes 11, and number 2
Dead.
takes 11.
Nice.
Okay, number 2. Ooh, man. You like...
Burn, bitches, burn!
You don't kill number 2, but you like cut off its entire like abdominal area, basically. So it can still fly, but you're like, man, I don't know how he's gonna come back from that.
Get him, Silver.
Yeah. Wasp 6 is totally dead.
Silver does 7 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. To which one?
Number 2.
Okay.
Poved his ass.
Okay, so you, with your flame blade, you like cut off its abdomen and kind of, you know, like it like sunk down out of the air close to the ground. And you're like, get him,
That one
Silver.
took fire damage. That was straight fire damage. On
Oh.
Wasp 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so it burns up instead. Sorry. So it's like singed and crackling, and then Silver rears up and just like smashes it into the cobblestone
Yeah,
with his
stomp his
hooves.
ass.
Yeah. Splatter, 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 splatter. Totally dead.
Attaboy.
Okay. Is that it for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was satisfying.
The wasps. Let's see. They're gonna start going after Hegnus now. Okay, so Hegnus has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wasps around him that are all gonna try to sting him. We've got 22, 19, 8, 17, 24.
Hegnus, as a reaction, will cast shield. He'll whisper. Because I have a holy symbol, so I guess I'll like reach down to a holy symbol and I'll say, "Unsith, save me," and I'll cast shield. So my AC temporarily goes from 18.
23.
So I think one of them still hits me.
Now, does
Yeah.
that lasts for the whole round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, so I go up to 23.
Better than silvery
Okay.
barbs as far as like trying to dodge attacks goes.
So yeah, only one of them that got a critical manages to hit you.
Nice.
Yeah, so you stepped into the swarm and they've now surrounded you. Some of them are trying to like land on you. Stingers are coming in from all directions, but you're managing to like block them. And you've
Did you
got this
roll
like
with advantage?
me.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
should.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Why?
Because they
You
would
said
have
he
flanking,
swarmed,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're flanking the shit out of
Yeah,
me.
they
Totally.
woed.
Yeah, might as well.
Give him a
You
shot.
should.
Look at Dustin being the rules lawyer this time.
I know I didn't want to distract either, but I think the
It's cool.
Yeah.
They don't hit anyway. The highest I got was a 20, so. Yeah. So it's still only one of them. Probably Wasp 8 here. Manages to pierce through the magical barrier and your armor. It's like behind you. Your shield isn't protecting you. It gets you like red in the neck. Okay, and you need to do a Constitution saving throw, Hegnus.
Roger that. Just out of curiosity, is there a poison involved?
Yes.
The only reason I ask is I get advantage on poison.
Oh, yes. It's poison damage.
It's I think it's a dwarf trait. So,
yeah, it's a good one. All right.
with advantage, one was 23.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you take...
You have poison resistance, do you?
Let me double check. 1 second, sorry. I know
do.
dwarves get features, traits. You have advantage on saves against poison and resistance against poison damage.
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought so.
Cool.
On your front page, it'll be under defenses right there. Mine says resistant to fire.
Is resistance half damage or no damage?
Yeah.
Half? Okay.
All
All right.
It's a half.
So the sting, when it initially makes contact and stings you, not the poison, just the sting, that's 5 damage.
Okay.
And then you save for the poison, so that'll be half and then half again, right? Because it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 13, half of 13 would be 7, and half of 7 would be 4.
Yeah, you get around.
Glad I got an odd number. But still, only 4 poison damage.
Like Hegnus was
Well,
made.
you know, 9 doesn't feel good when you get stuck by a freaking giant bee.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Still pretty good.
Okay, and then...
If I wouldn't have cast shield, a lot more of them would have hit me, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like 5 of those could kill us.
Yep.
Just some bad luck.
Wasp 13
You're still so squishy.
is still coming after Alejandro here. But it doesn't have advantage. Ooh, 22. Pretty sure that hits you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
8. That's max for them. And then do a Constitution saving throw, please. So
14.
8 piercing just from the stinger, and then
Yeah.
you pass. I got max damage for the sting.
What?
Yeah, 15. So half of that is going to be 8.
Okay.
So you take 8 poison.
Ouch.
And that's it for that. And then we're on to Draven.
I think for this round, Raven's going to go ahead and draw the other short sword and make an attack on that wasp that's closest to him.
Totally.
Bad wasp.
Just get that equipped. Not a one, not a one. Okay.
Right?
13.
Yay, you hit it.
And
Hell yeah.
looks like we got 7 piercing damage on that one
Alright.
closest to me.
Sweet. I think that. It's like barely buzzing in the air. You like stab it, and your sword goes all the way through, and then when you pull it back, there's like gross yellow wasp guts on it, but it's still, you don't know how, but it's managing to like fly around.
Nice.
Do you have an offhand?
I do have that dagger. Yeah. And
You could shank it with a dagger,
Give it a shot. It'll do a D4.
right? Even if you don't get the bonus, like
11.
oh, not quite. You pull the dagger out and lunge for it, but you're just not quite practiced enough with your dagger in your offhand.
Yeah, I think that wraps up all that I can do this round here.
All right. Well, Kevbin's gonna try to take it out here for you. Okay, and he hits it. And totally murders it. With like almost like an excessive amount of force. He's like, ah, and like chops it into bits. Done. So Wasp 13 that was over here attacking Alejandro is now dead. So Kevbin is going to come over here, try to help get some flanking with Hegnus on Wasp number 8. Oh. There we go. And he still has another main hand. Ooh, that's a hit. He's like, fuck you, wasps! Runs over, stabs that one. Does 8 damage. Not quite enough to kill it, but it's like significant. He still has an offhand. Oh, yeah. Something about this interaction has totally enraged Kevbin. And he brings his other short sword up and connects with the wasp and stabs it from like underneath. It's still not quite enough to kill wasp number 8 here, but it's like a scene from Braveheart. Wasp guts going everywhere. All right, Hegnus, you're surrounded by wasps.
Oh. Hegnus will use old thunderclap again.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do.
Yeah, that'll do all of them.
That is sad. Did that show up? Yes.
Yep.
Took forever.
Constitution. Okay. Let's see here.
2 damage. That's real sad.
Too many. Okay.
So literally minimum damage.
14. Okay. Fail. Pass. Fail. Pass. Fail.
Okay. So anyone who passes takes no damage, and then anyone who failed will take a whopping 2 damage.
So Hegnus like rubs his hands together and goes to clap again, and it's just like a regular clap sound.
Like a golf clap?
Yeah. I mean, you know, like I don't know. When I was younger, I went through this phase where I tried to like clap extra loud. So it's like, an extra loud, like normal clap, but it barely does anything
Awesome.
to the surrounding wasps. Wasp 3 kind of like flutters in the air a little bit, but then regains its position. Okay, let's see. What is it? Fail, pass, fail. Wasp 7, same thing. Okay, and then Wasp 8. Wasp 8, like, almost dies. It's barely hanging on, and that little measly clap was enough to actually, like, almost knock it out of the air, but not quite. All right, Alejandro.
Yes. I'm gonna move around this bee. I need to get better.
What, Azalea? No. I know. I'll come get you.
I'm gonna try to hit 2 of them, but I don't know if I can. I guess I'll just try to hit 8.
Nice.
Ooh, that looks like a critical miss to me.
Nope, I got a 16.
Oh. I'm so confused.
So it does 14 to number 8.
Why did it give you a 9 the first time?
Because I rolled with advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 16 hits.
Luckily.
Okay. What'd you say? How much? It doesn't matter. It's going to die.
11 and 3. 14.
It's so dead that there's like nothing that resembles a wasp left of this
Nice.
creature.
Hell yeah.
If for some reason somebody wanted to bring it back to life, there'd be no chance. Unless they wanted to cast a really powerful spell. There's no healing this wasp. Alright, you got anything else?
Nope.
Alright. We're down to 4 wasps. They are swarming Hegnus right now.
Actually, yeah, I can actually try to make sure they don't swarm. There.
Okay. Make this one go right
At least they won't totally surround you if I pick one side.
here. Ooh, I got 21, 7, 21, 21. So many 21s.
For who you attacking?
To hit Hegnus. All of them are for Hegnus.
Magic.
Well, I better make a prayer to Handseath. So,
Protect me from the swarms. Did you say you rolled 3 21s?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess I can't really show you guys, but 21, 7, 21, 21. And then I accidentally rolled an extra one, which was
To get
15.
a plus.
well, make sure they're rolling with advantage. By the way,
Oh, yeah.
but I
keep
cast
forgetting.
I cast shield on myself.
Yeah. So they need
Okay, hang on here.
19 to hit him, or 23 or something. 23, right?
I think it was a
23,
23, right?
That's
Yeah.
what my AC is with shield. Yeah.
Okay, so actually with advantage, one of them gets a 23.
There
Fair.
you go.
So wasp number 10.
I'll use silvery barbs.
Fuck you, wasp. All right.
I'll put it.
17. It worked. Good job, you.
Barbs.
So between the shield and the little silver rabbit streaking through the wasp's field of vision, they're trying, but they don't manage to get through Hegnus's armor. All right, Draven. You can pick up your
Yeah, that's
short
kind of what I was
sword.
thinking is doing
Yeah.
a little bit of a move towards the wasps and grabbing my other short sword on the way.
Totally.
So I'm now rocking
Delete it.
both short swords. I think that puts me close enough for wasp number 3.
Yes, totally.
Some pounding.
Okay.
I'll scoot you
Natural
over
20 on that one.
Oh
there.
shit!
Ooh, that's a critical hit.
Ooh.
Critical hit.
Thank you.
How you like that shit?
Okay. So that was 8 damage total.
And go ahead and roll another d6, because it looks like it did not give you your extra critical damage.
Yeah.
Not like it matters, actually. But oh, no, it does. It does.
Did it?
So 10 total. Oh, man. It's like so close to death, but not quite.
Oh, so I rolled the damage separately, but on the attack roll there is a click that would roll it. So I'm betting I had to do it that way to get the extra damage.
It might, yeah.
Damn it.
But I do have that second short sword, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack with that.
Yeah.
A 22
Totally hits.
for 6 damage.
Woo! You murder that wasp.
Hell yeah. Great job.
I know, right? Draven started off so rough, fell out of the wagon, threw his sword, and he's like, "No, guys, it's fine." He like runs up and totally just like chops up Wasp 3, which was like pretty healthy, by the way. It was doing okay until Draven showed up. Dead. All right, you got anything else?
Nope. I think that would do.
Okay. See, Kevin's gonna just move a little bit closer here. Okay, and he's got advantage. Okay, so he hits with both of those. Okay, 10 damage and then 7. So he runs up and with his like main hand short sword, he just like hacks to death Wasp number 10. One hack like takes off a chunk, the next hack totally takes it out of the air. Done. And then we're on to Hegnus.
Okay. Let's see here. If I did Thunderclap again, it would hit silver.
It would. I think silver's the only friendly that it would hit.
Yeah. I think I'll just whack that wasp in front of me. I'll hit wasp 5. So first attack, 23 to hit.
Totally hits.
Second attack, 24 to hit.
Yep.
Sweet.
No question.
Okay.
You get +8.
Yeah, I get +8. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one kills Wasp 5
Oh, cool. Okay.
with the 6 damage.
6 damage. Yep.
Okay, so that's enough to just barely decapitate it or whatever you want. Let's see.
I want
Wasp.
to cut off its like from the abdomen, like right in half.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you can totally. You swing your battle axe and just like cleanly slice it right in half.
Awesome.
And then Wasp 7, you do the same thing, but like the other direction. So one of them is like in half horizontal. This one is in half vertical or whatever.
Perfect.
Dead. And I believe that's all of the wasps. Yay! You killed them all. So there's like gross like wasp goo everywhere. But you managed to kill all of the wasps.
I'll yell back at Seraphia. Hey, Seraphia! Isn't it crazy people are already buzzing about us?
I love it.
Okay.
Actually, you're the first one to like shout to her, so she will she's kind of wondered why like everything has stopped suddenly and there's like been some commotion, and so she'll come out and see.
Well, thunderclaps, no big deal.
Yeah, right. She's just kind of like, what? But it happened pretty quickly, you know? It's like 30 seconds. And yeah, so she comes out and sees like wasp body parts everywhere. I mean, she probably steps in them. And so you guys and Kevin can give her the rundown on what just happened. But it's not looking good. Already off to a rough start here. It only held you up a little bit, but you only made it like 1 hour out of town and dealing with the issues of being on the road. So.
What if they were just groupies and they were just excited?
I know, right? Maybe they just like really liked you guys. They're just
He
kinda-
really just wanted autographs.
Yeah.
And
You didn't even try. You didn't try to talk to him or anything.
We did. We discussed if we had speak with animals.
Well, that's true. Yeah. I actually looked. They don't have any languages, but yeah, if you can talk to beasts.
No, you can
you'd
take
be
speak
able
with
to.
animal though.
Yeah. I think you talked about like tongues or comprehend languages or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, we talked about tongues, yeah. I know Robbie, when he was still with us, he had speak with animal.
Mm-hmm.
Remember he talked to the Sasquatch?
The
That's right,
eagle.
as an eagle.
Or the eagle, yeah. The eagle,
You
yeah.
guys turned it into an eagle or Mardnabbed it. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, we polymorphed it into an eagle so we could speak with animal.
That's right, yeah. All right. Well, we can go ahead and call it a night at that point. But if you guys want to...
You get it back on the road at least.
Yes, I was going to say, if you want to go ahead and, like, roll for me for, like, the upcoming. But you guys managed to get back on the road and nothing else happens. And you make it to Hop Switch. So you guys can decide if you want to do anything in Hop Switch. There's not really much there. There's a temple for Shantia, which is this kind of like larger building here. But for the most part, it's just like farms. The occasional person. Lee is here. I'll put him back on the map. So yeah, you can It's only, see, I think you've been on the road for like 3 hours, so you can just carry right on through Hop Switch if you want to. Seraphi is certainly going to encourage that.
Yeah, we don't need to stop.
Yeah, we can keep going. Totally.
All right, you
She
will...
said it was 100. You wanna roll this one, Alejandro?
Yeah, you'll have to do a 100 for going through.
I'll do a
Hop Switch.
D100 to see if we spot Winnie around here somewhere.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Good call.
Okay,
Maybe
do a
even
100 for Winnie, and then another 100 for next session.
Can I get a D100 plus 5?
Why would you
That's
get a
weird.
plus 5?
Because this is the area where she was.
Oh my god, no.
And a 100 for the weather.
No, 100 for your, to see what happens when you go through.
Oh my
the
god, I
Hop
got a
Switch.
99.
Oh, wow. I just want to see what that is.
Damn, that's real close.
Okay. Yeah, that's we were talking about those uneventful encounters, and that's one of those because it's a mage with a guardian. But as you guys are traveling through Hop Switch, you see someone that obviously has like a great deal of magical power, and they've got like the robes to indicate it, and they have like essentially like personal security with them, like security detail in the town of Hop Switch. So you
Okay,
can
let's kill him and take his stuff. Murder hobo.
I was about to be like, you can just carry on.
Murder
Obviously,
hobo.
Seraphi is just going to carry on past everything. Kevbin's going to hop back up. Oh, yeah, when Seraphi comes out of her carriage, she'll offer ointment to anyone who might need it. She's got some, is it Ketum's or ointment? I'm not exactly sure how to say it. But she's got some ointment for any injuries.
Is she gonna rub it on me?
No.
Agnes will tell Alejandro. He's like,
Agnes gonna rub it on me?
he's gonna tell Alejandro that he should get that. He should take that offer from Seraphi.
Right.
He's like, go on, little buddy.
Go
See if
get
she'll
that
rub
on me.
See if she'll rub it on you. If you know what I'm saying. That's it.
She will offer you the pot of ointment to rub on yourself, but you can definitely...
I did get these.
Well, you can decide if you want to murder the mage and their security guard hanging out in Hop Switch. I'll get a token, but they're kind of near the temple here.
I'm gonna mute this real quick.
I mean,
Yeah,
two fireballs,
do your work thing.
2 fireballs would wipe us out, so
I'll
I'm
be
not
right
gonna
back.
miss.
Well, I'm going to assume that Clint has to do work stuff.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah, so there's no telling. Might be
Yeah.
another 10 minutes, might be another hour, whatever, so.
Yeah, I know he kind of finds out like at 11 what's happening, so.
Yeah,
hey.
it sounded like an incident.
We got to play. Nobody verbally abused me.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You're still young,
I know
Sarah.
you did a really good job, Nick. You're such a great DM.
Thanks.
You made it. You did a good job. Everyone's happy.
I mean,
No child tantrums. They've survived,
I know,
right?
right? Yeah. No, Azalea screamed a little bit, but she's doing pretty
It was
good.
a pretty
so.
good night.
I assume Xander's asleep at this point because
Oh, yeah. Because it's Friday.
he was probably asleep hours ago. All right. Well,
Yep. Sounds like a plan for me, too. I will
yeah.
talk to you guys next week.
Next
All right,
Friday.
bye, buddy.
Have a good one.
Later.
Hey everyone, Sarah the DM here, just wanting to say thanks again for tuning in to Adventures in Melodia. We hope you enjoyed the session, and we'd love it if you liked our videos and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check back next week for another piece of the adventure, because the show must go on.